Namaskarams to all. Thank you for inviting me to be the chief guest for the 23rd Aradhana Mahotsavam of Sangita Pitamaha Sri Purandara Dasa. This Aradhana Mahotsavam, as I understand, had a humble beginning at the Dallas Fort Worth Hindu Temple in the year 2000, when a small team of volunteers from Dallas organized it with only 30 to 40 participants. Today, it is a global phenomenon with over 75,000 people watching and many participating virtually. I'm sure this would not have been possible without the dedication, hard work, and persistent efforts by the volunteers, and of course the support of the entire community. This Aradhana Mahotsavam stands out especially as it is being conducted with a Seva Bhava. Needless to say, such a noble effort as this will have a positive effect on young minds and expose them to our Sanatana Dharma through our music. Sri Purandara Dasa is one of the greatest composers of our Indian music and culture. As you all know, he predated the trinity of Carnatic music by 3 centuries. His compositions are unique in many ways and lend themselves to Nama Sankirtanam, devotional singing, and concert singing also. His compositions have a rich content of poetry, philosophy, social values, mythological references, explanations for many aspects of Vedas and Upanishads, and much more. Sri Purandara Dasa was a Vittala Dasa who surrendered himself at the feet of Lord Vittala. From his compositions, we understand that he was a thinker much ahead of his time, and he was a social reformer through his compositions and a liberal in many ways. In his famous composition, Sakala Graha Balanine, he extols the almighty power of the Supreme, conveying that it is all encompassing and larger than the influence and impact of the grahas or planets, thus implying that there is always reason for hope. In an age when such beliefs and superstitions dominated every aspect of life, this was truly free-spirited. His teachings have great relevance even in today's age. He completely disapproved of any discrimination, be it caste or creed or gender, and he advocated universal love, equality, and brotherhood. He emphasized the importance of inner journey and self-realization and disapproved of elaborate rituals and flaunting of one's bhakti. In his very beautiful composition, Kelano Harithalano, Sri Purandara Dasa shows us that pure love and surrender of self is the way to self-realization. His poetry has deep, lofty thoughts and profound philosophy in simple language which can be appreciated by one and all. When we begin to understand the meaning of his compositions, we are awestruck by the way he uses poetic imagery to convey his sentiments. For example, in his famous composition, Ramanama Payasake, Krishnanama Shakkare, how beautifully he continues with his imagery in the charanams that follow to talk about the importance of devotion and Harismaranam. Learning even a few compositions of his and understanding their meaning is enriching and uplifting. Organizing this Aradhana Mahotsavam annually and making it accessible to all is indeed a great service. I congratulate the dedicated volunteers and wish them continued success in further growing the Mahotsavam in strength with the same sanctity. I once again thank the Aradhana committee and my dear friend Srimati Vasundhara Kekere for inviting me to be a part of this Aradhana. Namaskarams.